Bonjour Year 9, welcome back to the second part of the summer term. I hope you had a fabulous week off and have enjoyed the sun and relaxing with your family. And now back to your home learning for French. Lesson 1 is les vêtements, and that means clothes in French. And here is the list of equipment that you will need for today's lesson. The exercise book the school gave you, a pen and a ruler, your knowledge organizer for module 6, and wordreference.com open on another window. Please remember to email me if you have any questions about the activities in this lesson or if you want to receive an achievement point. I have nominated 6 students at the end to send in their work from today's lesson, and thank you all of you who sent me in your work before half term. That should all be marked and you should have your achievement points now. Well done, great job. Pause if you need to. Okay, Year 9, copiez la date lundi 1er juin et le titre Je porte un polo, I wear a polo shirt, and the objective to write about what you wear. So make sure you underline the date and title for me now. Pause to do that and press play to do the do now activity. Okay, your do now activity should take 5 minutes. Translate the following sentences into French for me, please. Please do try and remember the important grammar rules that we use after using the verb eat and using opinion verbs as well. They are different, so make sure you think carefully about your grammar before you complete the translations. Pause to do that now. And here we have your correction. So I eat fruit is je mange des fruits. Remember, fruit is always plural. Okay, so it needs to have des with the fruits. 2. I like fruit. J'aime les fruits. Remember, after the verb aimer, when we say about what we like, we have to say the in French. So, j'aime les fruits. 3. Sometimes I have cereals. Parfois, je prends des céréales. Remember that in French, to say I have food or drink, we use the verb prendre, we don't use avoir. Make sure you've used prendre here in the correct form, and also that you've used des céréales as well, so plural for some. 4. I love cereals. J'adore les céréales. Make sure after your opinion verb j'adore, you've used les. Excellent work. I'll pass you to Mr Bolis now, and then at the end I will tell you who's been nominated to send in their work. Bon courage, au revoir.
So let's make a start to the lesson, and if you remember, today we are learning about what you wear. So I'm going to go through a series of sentences with you. Can you repeat them after me? And can I take the opportunity to tell you that saying all those words out loud at home, even if you think you sound silly, is extremely important for your French studies, as well as for enunciation if you're thinking about English and trying to make sure that you sound clear when you're talking. So let's have a go at it. Je porte un pantalon. Je porte un chapeau. Je porte un blouson. Je porte un short. Je porte une ceinture. Je porte une jupe. Je porte une écharpe. Je porte une cravate. Je porte des chaussures. Je porte des chaussettes. Je porte des baskets. Well done. So before we continue, I hope that you've all noticed that after je porte, you either had un or une or des. Now, being a very good linguist, can you tell me why? Yes, of course. The first 4 items are masculine items, so you've got un in front of them. The next 4 are feminine items, so you've got une in front of them. And the last 3 are all plural. Now, you could wear a shoe if you wanted to, but that would sound that would be silly. That's why, also in English, items of food are plural. So for your first activity, I want you to write down those phrases in your exercise book and then match it up with English, which is now on your screen. You can now press pause and press play when you're ready to see the correction. So here is the correction to your first activity. Je porte un pantalon is I wear trousers. Now please note that in French it is singular. You wear a pair of trousers, but you don't have the word pair there in French. It's just un pantalon, and in English it's plural. Je porte un chapeau. I wear a hat. Je porte un blouson. I wear a jacket. Je porte un short. I wear shorts. So same as trousers, shorts in French is also singular and masculine. Je porte une ceinture. I wear a belt. Je porte une jupe. I wear a skirt. Je porte une écharpe. I wear a scarf. Je porte une cravate. I wear a tie. So all the feminine ones there were also singular in English. Je porte des chaussures. I wear shoes, which I mentioned earlier. Je porte des chaussettes. I wear socks. And the last one, des baskets. I know it looks like basketball, but that's not what you wear trainers. You can now press pause and check that what is on your screen is the same as your exercise book. Please take correction thoroughly, and when you're ready, press play again. So for our next activity, we're back onto Quizlet, and I want you to follow the link that is on class charts, as well as at the bottom of your YouTube video. So I've now put it there. If you don't want to go back to class charts, you can just have a look at the link at the bottom of the YouTube video. Of course, complete the learn, write and spell activities and then the test, and send me a screenshot so you can get an achievement point. You can now press pause and press play when you're ready for your next activity. For our next activity, we're going to look at this sentence builder. And before I tell you what we're doing with this, can we have a look at what it is? First column, you've got some time phrases. Can you repeat them after me, please? D'habitude, en semaine, le week-end, parfois. Well done. Now your second column, je porte, you wrote it in your book already 11 times, and I've added a bit more to it. So I've put j'aime porter, which is I like to wear. Je n'aime pas porter, I don't like to wear. So you can start giving your opinion about it. Then I've written about different people wearing items of clothing as well, like ma sœur porte, but of course you can put mon frère, ma mère, mon père, mon grand-père, whatever, whoever you want to describe what they wear. Mon meilleur ami porte, so that's my best friend if it's masculine. Ma meilleure amie if it's feminine. And mon frère et moi portons if you want to add a bit more to it and make it a bit plural. The next column are the items of clothing we mentioned before. I've also sneaked in a few more, like un blouson, third from the top, un manteau, un sweat à capuche, un costume, une mini-jupe, and des collants for the last one. And finally, I've added details. So when you're talking about items of clothing, it is most likely that you will also be talking about what it's made of. So en coton, en cuir, en laine, en soie, as well as any texture you've got on the pattern of what you're wearing. So à carreaux or à rayures. And of course, if you like brands, de marque is branded. Good. So I'm going to read you a series of sentences, and what I want you to do, I want you to write them down in your exercise book. Feel free to press pause if it's going a bit too fast for you. Numéro 1. D'habitude, je porte une ceinture en cuir. Numéro 2. Le week-end, J'aime porter un sweat à capuche de marque. Numéro 3. Parfois, mon meilleur ami porte un pantalon à carreaux. Numéro 4. En semaine, je n'aime pas porter une cravate en laine. Now I'm going to read you the sentences in English. Please write down the French in your exercise book. On weekdays, I wear a suit made of cotton. Numéro 6. Usually, my brother and I wear a jacket striped. No, you should say a striped jacket. Numéro 7. Sometimes my sister wears a skirt made of leather. Well done. Now let's have a look at the correction.
Okay, Year 9, thank you for your fantastic work today. Really well done on your first lesson back. Could the following students please send me a picture of your work? And you are Summer, Dylan, Justin, Omar, Sophie and Ruby. Really well done. Merci. Au revoir.